All right, welcome to the second quarterfinal of the day for the men, and we've already got Sinner and Shelton. They've just started. At the moment, it is level, 3-all. The winners of these matches play each other, so let's see if Djokovic Cobolli, who's going to get into the semis. Can Cobolli cause a big upset, or is Djokovic going to cruise, or is it going to be somewhere in the middle? And here is we're seeing whether or not if Sinner's injuries are going to be a problem, even if he wins this match. If it's going to be a problem in the next match, winners play on Friday, so the Friday semis for the men. As we serve now the backhand of Sinner. Return goes to the forehand of Shelton. Sinner backhand goes long. It's 30-love. And here's the thing: anyone who's saying that Sinner's fine, there's nothing wrong with him. Of course, there's nothing wrong with him when he starts the match, because when he starts the match, he's warm, he's ready to go, he's warming up, he's fresh. As the match goes on, and as Shelton serves all these bombs, as Shelton hits a tweener, and then Sinner puts away the volley, 30-15, the more that Shelton serves these big serves over, 2 hours, 3 hours, every time Sinner hits the ball, it's going to slowly affect his arm, right? So, of course, he's not going to be looking injured in the first game, because he probably would have had painkillers before the match. He probably would have had a massage before the match. He probably would have had whatever put on his arm before the match. But as the match progresses and those things wear off and he starts using the arm more and more and more, that's when it's going to be a problem. So, yeah, he looks fine. We're 20 minutes in. Talk to me when we get to 2.5 hours. That's when we'll know whether or not Sinner is going to be, if this injury is going to be a problem. It's not going to be a problem in the first game of the match, because that's when he's going to be feeling his best. 30-15. As with a forehand out of the backhand of Shelton, into the forehand of Sinner. Shelton forehand, again to the forehand of Sinner. Shelton's picking up the pace as he goes to the backhand of Sinner. Again to the forehand of Shelton. Sinner forehand to the backhand of Shelton. Into the Sinner backhand, and Shelton backhand again. Sinner with a forehand inside out. Shelton gets on the stretch. Shelton now with a forehand, with a backhand slice. Sinner comes in with a volley. Shelton with a lob. Goes long, 30-all, and Sinner with a shake of the fist. 30-all. 30-all. Thirty-all. 30-all. Djokovic and Cobolli about to walk out on court. As we just serve again from Shelton. 30-all, big point here. He needs a serve. He needs a first serve. He serves a let. It's a 144 let. Serve again from Shelton. The backhand of Sinner. Return goes forward to Shelton. Sinner backhand again. Passing shot. Shelton with a volley. Sinner's going to get there with a slice lob. But Shelton with a smash. Sinner gets the ball, but it hits in the net. 40-30 Shelton. Oh, Shelton's making some faces here. He's not happy with that shot, but he hit a good smash though. 40-30. Sinner had no place in the quarters. Disgusting. Shut up. 40-30. As we're serving to the backhand of Sinner. Return goes in the forehand of Shelton. Sinner forehand pass. Shelton volleys. Sinner backhand pass. Winner. Woo. Deuce. We get to deuce. We get to deuce. Nice hitting from Sinner. I don't think Sinner's injury is as much a factor here like Cam is making it out to be. I'm sorry. Do you want to take over the... Do you want me to... I'll just leave. Mia, do you want to say something? No? Okay. Advantage Shelton. Advantage Shelton to take the lead. Shelton serves. Fault. Ooh, that was a 147. Shelton serves starting to pick up. Second serve. As we return out of the backhand of Sinner, down the line of the backhand slice of Shelton, into the forehand of Sinner, who hits a drop shot. Shelton gets there, Sinner with a volley, but it's in the net, and Shelton holds 4-3. 4-3. 4-3. Alice, the reason why anyone who's coming in here saying that Sinner's faking an injury or saying stupid things like it's disgusting that he made the quarters, Sinner didn't injure Dimitrov. It's not like he tripped him over or he punched him in the arm. Dimitrov had a freak accident happen. So to blame Sinner is so stupid. So anyone who says that needs to leave. And Alice, and I know you agreed with that person, so you're getting upset because I told that person to be quiet. So you're probably thinking, oh no, am I next? How is Sinner at fault of Dimitrov's injury? What are you talking about? He did nothing but play. In fact, Dimitrov's serve was an ace, and then he did the peck. Sinner didn't even get the ball back. There's nothing that Sinner did besides stand on the court. So that's why those people need to leave. Because those people are silly. They're so silly. And if you think it's disgusting, then you should probably leave. You should probably leave. Is that the McLaren guy? Was that the McLaren guy? Not Lando, not Piastri, the guy that runs the company. All right, Shelton holds 4-3. Darren Cahill looks nervous. Sinner to serve. Sinner to serve. People are accusing Sinner of magic. I know. Sinner's magic. Chat. Didn't you know that Sinner's a wizard? 4-3. Sinner hits a winner. 15 love. Yeah, is his name Zach Brown? It was him? Hey, see, I watched Drive to Survive. That's the only reason I know that. The McLaren, he must be loving life. McLaren's kicking ass. Wasn't he the CEO of something else and then he came to McLaren? Am I getting that right? Wasn't he like the CEO of something else and then he came to McLaren? And then he was part of the Piastri deal, which everyone was freaking out about? Am I getting that story right or I just made that up? Maybe I just dreamt it. 15 love. As the backhand return goes into the backhand of Sinner, but it's out by Shelton. 30 love. I agree. Sinner had nothing to do with Dimitrov's injury. Well, yeah. Anyways, 30 love. Djokovic hasn't made it to the court yet. Sinner gets a 40 love. 40 love. Sinner serves a fault. Second serve. Sorry, first serve again. Serve. Is a fault by Sinner. Second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Shelton. Shelton goes wide and Sinner holds. 4-4. 4-all. Does the elbow seem to be affecting anything? Not yet. Not yet. Like I said, the longer this match goes on, that's when we're going to start telling whether or not Sinner is feeling sore. So what we'll do, chat, is in the second set, let's say it's one set all after 2 sets, we can compare the first and second set, mainly the speed of serve by Sinner. That's the big one. If his serve speed starts to drop, you know that it's because he's getting a bit sore. As Shelton hits a winner and it's 15-love. Shelton needs his first set still. Like I keep saying, he needs a first set. I don't care if what Sinner's doing. He needs the first set. So yeah, so we'll wait and see what happens after 2 sets, because then we'll get a better idea of whether or not Sinner's physically declining or if it's just stable. You know, we can get a better idea. If it's stable, that means that the injury is not. It's still injury, but he's not like. It's not making it worse, right? He's not getting worse. You know. 15-love. But yeah, we'll get to the injury. We'll figure it out after the second set. We'll go through the. And also, if he's up 2 sets to love, I mean, that doesn't hurt, does it? All right, 30-love. Shelton looking to lead again. Yeah, we need it. Yeah, in the long run, we'll get a better idea on how he's feeling. Also, he's got to return that serve of Shelton, you know, and that's going to keep. I mean, that it's going to hurt the elbow even if you're fresh. Shelton's going to test that elbow on every return. And Shelton's hit 146 serves. I mean, they're huge serves. All right, serve again. Is a double fault Shelton. Huge second serve fault. All right, 30-15. 30-15. As the return goes in the net by Sinner, 4-15. Shelton serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Double fault. All right, that's 2 double faults in the game. 40-30. And Shelton serves another fault. Serve in the back of the center. Return goes out. Shelton holds. 5-4. 5-4 Shelton. All right, 34 minutes played. 5-4. All right, 5-4. Djokovic and Cobolli walking out on court. So tomorrow, chat, as expected, we've got Sabalenka and Nissimova first, and then we've got Bencic versus Swiatek. That is the order of play tomorrow. Djokovic is about to come out on court. I think they're just waiting for the royal box to stop eating so they can return to play. Sinner should play well. I mean, maybe. All right. 5-4, Shelton leads. Let's see if Sinner can continue to hold. Serving to the forehand is to the forehand of Sinner. Sinner hits a winner down the line. Too good. And it's 15-love. 15-love. Serve again. As the return goes to Fauna Sinner. Slice from Shelton. Sinner with a volley. Down the line winner. 15-all. So 30 love. 30 love. Serve again from Sinner. As the return goes back into Sinner. Fauna from Shelton to the Fauna Sinner, but Shelton hit it out. 40 love. Is this Shelton's best chance to upset Sinner in a Grand Slam competition? Yes. Serve is a fault by Sinner. Second serve. Djokovic Cobolli has not started yet. They haven't even made the court yet. Anyways, forehand out of the slice of Shelton. Forehand from Sinner. Again to the backhand of Shelton. And Sinner forehand down the line. He's on the line. Winner, 5-5. 5-5. All right, 5-5. Serve again from Shelton. So Zach Brown, is the McLaren CEO, is sitting with the Cobolli box. All right. He's Team Cobolli, apparently. I guess McLaren likes... is McLaren Italian? I thought I was Ferrari. All right. 5-5. First serve is a fault. Second serve. Second serve, Shelton. Into the backhand of Sinner. Return the forehand of Shelton. Sinner backhand. Into the slice of Shelton. Sinner comes in with a forehand. Shelton puts up a lob. But it's going to go wide. Love 15. Sinner putting the foot down. McLaren's German. Oh, okay. British. Okay. When Sinner came out, all you Sinner minions were saying that Shelton can't get a point on Sinner, who has an injured elbow. Now you guys are saying he's not injured. Who's saying anything? Who are you? Who are the minions? Anyways, love 15. What are you on about? Why, Alice? Why are you picking fights? Come on now. Don't pick fights. Love 15. As that goes out by Sinner on the return. 15-all. Djokovic Cobolli about to walk out on court. So here we go. Why did Sinner get a harder quarterfinal than Novak? That's a bit harsh. Because Draper lost in the second round. That's the easy answer. Because Draper lost. That's why. That's the reason why. Draper lost to Cilic, and Cobolli took Draper's place. So that's one reason. The other reason could be because Bublik lost. The other reason could be because Cobolli beat Menchik, right? That's the reason. 3 players that we expected to be here all got beaten. So Cobolli made it. Cobolli, by the way, is no slouch. Like this kid is dangerous. There's so many Italians, it's hard to keep up. But Cobolli is one of those Italians that you need to mention and talk about. Cobolli is legit. He's a little erratic. He can be a little, get a little crazy, but he is scary. He is a scary player. He didn't make the quarterfinals by accident. All right, 30-all. Shelton's in trouble. Sinner doesn't want to play a tiebreak. 30-all. Shelton serves. An ace down the tee. That was a 143. Woo! 40-30. Shelton to take the lead again. Serve to the back and Sinner. Return goes to the net. Shelton. 2 big serves. 6-5. I love that Shelton just talks. I love how he just I love how he just talks the whole time. Turns around, he's like, hey! He just says shit. I don't know what he's saying. He's speaking English, I think. I don't know. I can't understand. I can't really read his lips. But he just turns around, he's just like, hey! All right. Djokovic and Cobolli on court. Here we go. Sinner's going to have to play a tiebreak if he wants the first set. All right, let's see who's going to serve first in this Djokovic match. I'll tell you, chat, 12 months ago, Novak Djokovic was looking... Well, he's looking sore because he had that knee brace. 12 months later, he looks like he's 28. All right. Here we go. Sinner serving to take us to a tiebreak in this first set. Still a must-win set for Shelton. Sinner faked his injury as he was completely outclassed by Dimitrov. Yeah, I mean, no. But okay. 6-5. By the way, Chad, apparently it is a full moon. So that makes some sense. What's going on? As it a 4 now from Sinner, that's a winner. Shelton's not happy with that. 15 love. $15 love. Sinner serves again. It's a fault, second serve. Yep, Djokovic and Cobolli are warming up. Sheldon in the net, 30 love. No Roger today. He showed up for that one match and then one day and then he left. All right. Sinner 40 love to take us to a tiebreak. All right. 40 love. A Sinner serves again. Serving to the back of Shelton. Return goes back into Sinner. Shelton slice. And Sinner comes in with a forehand winner. All right, tiebreak. Here we go. We're going to a shootout to start the first set of this match. It's been a pretty quick first set too. I think it's been 45 minutes, something like that. Yeah, 45 minutes exactly. Chat, I was counting every minute in my head. 45 minutes exactly. Who you got winning the tiebreak, chat? I'm gonna go Shelton to make it interesting, but I think Shelton needs to win the tiebreak more. I don't think Sinner's losing from a set up ever. Shelton serves first. Serves the forehand to Sinner in the net. But according to that, it was called a fault. Okay, second serve. Hawkeye just said no. Second serve. Into the forehand to Sinner. Return is shanked long. That's a great second serve. All right, 1-love Shelton. 1-0 Shelton. All right, back to Sinner. Served on the tee from Sinner is a fault. Second serve. Second serve. As the return goes to the forehand to Sinner. Backhand from Shelton into the forehand to Sinner. Shelton forehand on the stretch. Into the backhand to Sinner. Shelton back in the rally. A forehand again to the backhand to Sinner. Shelton with a drop shot. All right, Sinner's going to get it with a slice. He hits a drop shot too, but Shelton's there with a slice backhand. Winner down the line. 2-0. Shelton. All right. Good start. 2-0. By the way, we're almost at 500 likes. Don't forget to like the video if you haven't already. Also, we're almost at 2 love. Sinner serves again. Into the backhand Shelton. Good return. Sinner backhand into the forehand Shelton on the stretch. Sinner backhand down the line. Too good. 2-1 Shelton. 2-1 Shelton. By the way, Djokovic going to serve first against Cobolli. Let's see what happens now. Can Cobolli keep things interesting? Hey, Joshua, thanks for becoming a member. Appreciate it. I've got Djokovic in. I'm going to go. Did I say 4? I can't remember. Hey, Julian, thank you for the 15 months. I'm going to go Djokovic in close straight sets. All right. 2-1 Shelton as he serves a fault. Second serve. Serve again from Shelton. 2-1. I said 4? Okay. Either way. Serve to the backhand of Sinner. Return goes to the forehand of Shelton. Sinner backhand down the middle. Shelton's there with the backhand into the backhand of Sinner. To the backhand of Shelton on the stretch, but it's in the nets. 2-0. We're back on serve. 2-2. Two all. Serve again. Is a fault. Second serve. Is a double fault. All right. Sinner's got the mini break. 3-2. Sinner. Also, Djokovic up 30 love already. He serves in the back of the Cobolli. Return goes forward. Nope. That was a let. All right. 3-2 Sinner. Sinner with the serve. 3-2. Well, hello. As we serve to the backhand of Shelton. Good return to the forehand of Sinner. Shelton backhand on the stretch. Sinner with a backhand cross. Shelton's got it. With a forehand into the backhand slice of Sinner. Again to the forehand of Shelton. Sinner backhand again. Shelton on the stretch. Goes long. 4-2 Sinner. They change ends. Nice work from Sinner. Djokovic hits it out and Cobolli gets the point. 30-15. Mia, do you have anything to say? What's up? Just chilling? Just chilling, guys. She's just hanging out. Look at her paw. See, look at her paw. Just hanging out of the... You're just chilling, aren't you? Look at her paw. That's her foot. What are you doing with your foot? All right. 4-2 Sinner. She's just chilling. Serve. Into the backhand of Shelton. Return goes into the forehand of Sinner. Shelton on the stretch. To the backhand of Sinner. Into the forehand of Shelton. And Shelton hits the baseline. Did he? No. Yes. No. It was out. Hawkeye said no. Hawkeye said no. 5-2 Sinner. 5-2 Sinner. Also, Djokovic holds 1-love. 5-2 Sinner. What is it? What are you looking at? What's up? 5-2. 5-2. As we serve in the back end of Sinner. Back end of Shelton down the line. Sinner's there with a slice. A Shelton forehand. Into the forehand of Sinner on the stretch. Shelton forehand to the back end of Sinner. Again to the forehand of Shelton. And he hits it out. Shelton. Sinner's got 4 set points. 6-4. 6-4. Sorry, 6-2 Shelton, Sinner. 4 set points. To take the first set. 6-2 Sinner. Serve out wide as a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Second serve Shelton. Serve to the back end of Sinner. Return goes to front of Shelton, who shanks it, and there it is. First set, Sinner. Shelton is going to be serving second in the second as well, so that's a rough one for Shelton. But Sinner takes the first set. 7-6 in 52 minutes. What a shame this fake number 1 will not survive for long. Prince Alcaraz is coming for you. Oh my God, relax, buddy. Love 30 as that goes in the net by Djokovic, 15-30. $15.30. $15.30. As that goes out by Djokovic, 30-all. Cobolli trying to get on the board here in this match. Settle some nerves. All right. As Cobolli slice forehand, Djokovic backhand into the forehand of Cobolli. Djokovic volley, can't get it. Cobolli, good forehand pass. All right, 40-30. 40-30 Cobolli. All right, 40-30. 40-30. As a return goes in the net from Djokovic, and it's 1-love. Cobolli on the board. Cobolli talking to the umpire already. Now 1-1. All right, first serving from Sinner in the second. He misses the forehand, love 15. 1-all. What did I say? Djokovic serves. The back end of Cobolli. Back end of Djokovic to the back end of Cobolli on the stretch, but Djokovic hit it wide. Love 15. You said 1-love. Oh, my bad. All right. Is Shelton even targeting the arm when he's trying? All right. Love 15 here on both courts as Shelton slices it into the forehand of Sinner. To the forehand of Shelton. Sinner backhand. Again to the forehand of Shelton, who hits it out. 15-all. 15-all. Also Djokovic. Love 15. All right. Good serve from Nole on the second serve. 15-all. All right. 15-0 is Djokovic forehand to the back of the Cobolli, who hits a passing shot winner, 15-30. Also 15-30 was Shelton. 15-30 on both courts. $15-30. $15-30. As the backhand goes into the forehand of Djokovic. Cobolli backhand down the line. That's a great shot. Djokovic gets over the slice. Cobolli forehand in the net. Oh, he had the rally too. Shelton wins the point. He's got break points. 15-40. Man, Cobolli was winning that rally too. 30. Oh, yeah, Fanini retired effective immediately. All right, 30 all and 15-40. Shelton with a chance to break in the first game of the second. Oh, hello. What's up? 15-40. Sinner serves. Into the back of the Shelton. Return goes short. Sinner forehand. Winner. 30-40. What is it? You got here, do you? No. 30-40. Still break point. Cobolli hits it in the net. 40-30. 40-30 Djokovic. All right, 30-40 Sinner. In trouble. Had no breaks to serve yet. Serve to the back of Shelton. Return goes short in the forehand of Sinner. Shelton backhand pass in the net. Deuce. As Cobolli hits it out, and Djokovic 2-1 in this first set. Josh. Thank you, Joshua, for the donation. Appreciate it. All right. We get the deuce. We get the deuce. Sinner serves again. And it's an ace. Advantage Sinner. Advantage Sinner. To take the lead in the second. Advantage Sinner. And Shelton returns a backhand, but it's in the net. Sinner 1-love in the second. 1-0. Sinner has almost as many aces as Ben. Yeah, it's because Sinner's returning is so good. He doesn't allow people to hit aces. All right, 2-1 Djokovic is Cobolli, great serve, 15-love. 15-love. Both matches at the same time. I did not expect that. Yep. That is correct. All right, 15-love. Djokovic returns the back of the Cobolli, and Cobolli hits it behind Nole for a winner. 30-love. 30-love. All right, 30-love. And it's Cobolli forehand to the forehand of Djokovic. Back into Cobolli. Into the forehand of Djokovic. Nole hits it long. 40-love. Love. By the way, chat, Camilla the Queen is there. Queen, is it? She's the Queen by marriage. I don't know. What do we call it? the sort of the queen. She is the queen, I guess. Yeah, she's kind of the queen. She is the queen. All right. She's married to the king. You know, Charles? 40-30. Ah, 40-30. Was it 30-all? Shelton serves an ace, 40-30. And Cobolli gets the deuce on his... Well, he is at deuce on his serve. Djokovic looking for that break. As Cobolli serves an ace down the tee. Advantage Cobolli. Great serve. And Shelton holds. 1-all in the second. Ooh, Cobolli hit the line by this much, according to Hawkeye. All right, back in Cobolli into the back end of Djokovic. Drop shot's good. Cobolli's going to get there. But hit it wide. Ooh, just. All right, deuce. All right, Cobolli just missed the pass. By the way, Alice, can you just relax? I feel like you're just picking fights with everyone. If you know, why are you watching Sinner if you hate Sinner so bad? Like, what are you doing? Faking injuries? He faked because of Dimitrov. But, like, move on. I know you're probably sad for Dimitrov, but, like, why are you bashing Sinner? People are here to watch Sinner. Leave them alone. Let people enjoy in peace. Why are you being such a hater? It's really annoying. Just look at the chat and you're writing essays just saying how Sinner is faking injuries and how because he was being embarrassed. Like, what are you talking about? Also, again, why are you watching this match then? It's really unhealthy. All right, advantage Cobolli. Yeah, chat, don't take the bait. If anyone's saying anything crazy, just ignore them, all right? They're just looking for attention and they're bored, right? Or just really upset by stuff. I don't know. They're having a bad day. 2-0. Cobolli holds. All right, Sinner. He won the first set 7-6. And to the backhand down the line to the backhand of Sinner. Slice from Shelton. There's a forehand now from Shelton. Goes wide. And it's 15 low. You know what? It's getting too much. You're making it too hard, chat. Some people are making it too hard. I'm sorry if you're not a member. Yeah. 30-15. This is getting too hard. All right. Too many people are going nuts. Just relax. All right, Cobolli holds 2-0. All right, 30-15. Sinner serves. No, he doesn't. (30-15). Sinner serves again. An ace down the tee. 40-15. 40-15. And as I say, if you are not a member, jump over on Twitch because I will read your chats over there. I can see the Twitch chat, so jump over there if you are a member. If you're not a member and you don't want to be a member, you can jump over on Twitch. And follow us over there as Sinner holds 2-1 in the second. All right. 2-1. All right. Love 15 here. Cobolli looking for the break. As Djokovic hits a lovely drop shot. Cobolli gets with a forehand, but he overhits it. All right. 15-all. 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 As Djokovic serves again. Into the forehand of Cobolli on the stretch. And Cobolli hits a return winner. 15-30. What a return. $15.30. As we just serve as a fault, second serve. Lovely pickup by Shelton to hit a half volley winner. Love 15. Oh, so 15 love. Beautiful shot by Shelton. All right, serve from Djokovic is an ace down the tee. 30-all. 30-all. As a return now from Sinner goes long. 30 love. All right, Djokovic 40-30. Clutch serving. Into a serve out wide. The forehand of Sinner. Return goes to forehand of Shelton. Sinner backhand pass. Goes wide. 40 love. 40 love. That was a backhand return from Cobolli. Djokovic forehand winner. 3-2 Djokovic. 3-2 Djokovic. Shelton serves an ace. And he levels 2-0 in the second. Hey, Yukoslav, thank you for the 9 months. Appreciate that. By the way, chat, after these matches, we've only got 6 matches left for Wimbledon. Semi-finals for the ladies, semi-finals for the men, and then the women's final, the men's final. 6 matches left, and then it's over. We're 3 down with 1 to go. All right, Sinner serves. 2-0 in the second as we get a forehand now from Sinner down the line. Shot with a pass, Sinner volleys it away. 15 love. We're over halfway through the season. I think after the French Open, it's halfway. We're only 4 days away from knowing who won Wimbledon. 15 love. Sinner serves a fault, second serve. Shelton returns the forehand to Sinner. Forehand from Shelton again, the backhand of Sinner to the forehand of Shelton. Sinner backhand down the line. Shelton's got it with a slice. Sinner with a forehand inside out to the forehand of Shelton. Sinner with a forehand cross court. Shelton's there with a slice backhand. Sinner comes to the net. Shelton with a forehand pass. Goes out. 30 love. Nice hitting from Sinner. 30 love. Cobolli hits the forehand long, and it's love 15. All right. As with a slice from Shelton in the net. And it's the 40 love Sinner. So love 30. Djokovic a chance to get the break here. Love 30. Cobolli serves. Serving the back in Djokovic. Back in Cobolli is a drop shot. Djokovic gets it with the slice. Cobolli forehand pass. Too good. 15-30. Shelton hits it out. 3-2 Sinner in the second. Cobolli, lovely forehand cross-court winner. So the winners of these matches will play each other in the semi-finals on Friday. Dimitrov had an operation on his injury, apparently. Yeah, he might be out for a while. All right, 30-all as Cobolli hits a serve and volley winner. 30-all. Serve again. All right, 40-30. Cobolli to level this first set. He serves a fault, second serve. Serving to the back in Djokovic. Return goes forehand to Cobolli. Djokovic forehand again. The forehand to Cobolli. Cobolli in the net. We get 2 deuce. Why are they playing at the same time on different courts? This should be both on center court. I don't know. I feel like you guys need to start calling Wimbledon. Because maybe that'll make a difference. Sinner hits a backhand winner. Love 15. As Cobolli serves a fault, second serve. As the return goes forehand to Cobolli. Djokovic backhand into the back of the Cobolli. As Djokovic forehand to the forehand to Cobolli. And Cobolli in the net. Advantage Djokovic to take the break. All right, nice serving from Cobolli. And he gets to deuce. As we just serve again. And the return goes to forehand Cobolli. Cobolli in the net, advantage Djokovic again. All right. Sinner, by the way, just shook out his elbow for the first time today. The first time today, he just did this. 40-15. And the coaches look a little concerned. 40-15. All right, advantage Cobolli, but that goes... Sorry, advantage Djokovic, but it goes back to deuce. All right, Shelton holds 3-all. But yeah, Sinner just went like this. I think Sinner's... Again, we knew this was going to happen. The longer the match goes on, the more the elbow is going to take. And we're almost an hour and a half in. And it was the first sign of any discomfort. Because again, Shelton serving 145-mile-an-hour bombs. You've got to try and get those back every time. You're taking that on the arm every day. Every time, right? Now, if he's up 2-0, it might not make a difference. But Shelton's got to win this set with or without Sinner's elbow. Whatever's going on. I mean, Sinner just hitting the net. And again, Sinner's shaking the elbow out. And you can tell that somebody's hurt because they put their racket in their left hand. If they're right-handed, you can tell that he doesn't want to hold the racket. Even hold the racket. Cobolli holds. That was a great game to level. All right, love 15. But yeah, Sinner is sore. For the first time, we're noticing he's sore. And it was because he had an air swing when Shelton went at the body. And he must have done something when he had that air swing. And he hit the ball, serve in the net. Second serve. Serving to the backhand of Shelton. Return goes forehand to Sinner. Shelton backhand slice. Into the forehand of Sinner. Shelton backhand again. Into the forehand of Sinner. Shelton forehand. Again to the forehand of Sinner. He's doing it properly, Shelton, but Sinner's hitting big. And then Shelton hits a slice backhand. Now in the net. 15-0. Shelton was making Sinner hit forehands, though. And again, Sinner takes the racket in the left hand to avoid holding the racket in the right hand, which is the one that has the bad elbow. All right, Djokovic with a jumping volley, 15-love. 15-love and 15-all Sinner. And I hope Shelton's paying attention because if Sinner is in discomfort, and I think Shelton is paying attention because he's making him play forehands, and Shelton with an air swing, great serve, Sinner, 30-15. 30-15. There's Djokovic 30-love, trying to stay in front. And Sinner serves again. Fault, second serve. Cobolli with a lovely slice. Djokovic with a tweener, but it's in the net. Casually hitting tweeners in a quarterfinal. Why not? 30-15. As we return now into the forehand of Sinner. Backhand for Shelton. Again to the forehand of Sinner. Shelton backhand. Into the Sinner forehand. Shelton backhand again. Sliced. Into the forehand of Sinner. Shelton with another backhand. Into the forehand of Sinner. And Sinner hits it wide. And that was that hurt. That one hurt Sinner. He knows it too. As soon as he hit it, he just went, I can't hold my racket. Sinner is in pain. 30-all. As soon as he went to hit the forehand and he sprayed it wide, he just went, oh, that is not good. Darren Cahill has put on reading glasses. He is serious. He took off his sunnies and he's now wearing reading glasses. That's a sign he's concerned. Cobolli at 30-all, by the way. All right, 30-all. Sinner serves. He serves a fault. Second serve. Shelton's got to take advantage. Second serve. Serving to the forehand of Shelton. Return. Into the forehand of Sinner. Shelton backhand slice. Again to the forehand of Sinner. Shelton backhand again. Into the backhand of Sinner. To the forehand of Shelton. As Sinner forehand. Goes to the Shelton backhand. Shelton in the net. 40-30. 40-30. Man, Shelton was in that rally too. He just went a little too central. All right, Cobolli also unable to get a break point. 40-30 for Djokovic. All right, Djokovic comes to the net. Lob goes up by Cobolli, but it's out. 4-3 Djokovic. All right. But Sinner is in pain. As he serves in the back into Shelton. Return goes back into Sinner. Shelton with a slice. Into the forehand of Sinner. Shelton back in again. Into the back end of Sinner to the forehand of Shelton. And Sinner with the back end again. In the net. And we get back to deuce. And again, Sinner just poking the elbow. Sinner is poking that elbow for the first time today. He is feeling... Oh, by the way, I'm going back to when it actually happened, chat. So Sinner, Shelton served a ball right at him, and Sinner shanked it, and then he was like, ouch. So it was when Sinner shanked a return, that triggered it. That's when Sinner's elbow started to hurt. So Shelton served a 141 down the tee, and Sinner shanked it and then grabbed his elbow at 15-all in the 3-2 game. So that's when it happened. That's when it triggered the injury. Advantage Sinner. So that's the moment. The Shelton serve, and Sinner just mishit a ball, and that hurt. It might not matter, though. Advantage Sinner. But that's what hurt the elbow. It was that one shank. By the way, Fabio Fognini is watching Cobolli. Love to see it. He's just chilling in the box after retiring. He's, 3 hours into retirement. He's just chilling. Anyways, Sinner hits it out again and again. He's starting to get frustrated, Sinner. Which is, I mean, when I say that, he's talking to himself, which is about as frustrated as he gets. Deuce. All right. We get back to deuce. Shelton's got to do something here. He's got to, before Sinner gets any sort of like medical attention, Shelton's got to make it count. Serving to the forehand of Shelton. Return goes in the forehand of Sinner. Shelton forehand on the stretch. Sinner backhand. Down the line, Shelton's just defending with a slice in the net. And Sinner gets to advantage. Sinner trying to push himself into getting this game. The streets won't forget Fognini. Hell no. All right, Cobolli serves an ace at 15-30. All right, advantage Sinner to stay in front. As Sinner serves. Into the forehand of Shelton. Return goes into the forehand of Sinner. Shelton backhand slice. Sinner with a forehand again. The back of Shelton. Into the forehand of Sinner. Shelton backhand again. Down the line. But it goes out. Sinner holds. 4-3 in the second. But the elbow is frustrating him. All right. 30-all here. Djokovic wants the break. I'll tell you, if you're a Djokovic fan, as Cobolli hits an ace 40-30, and he gets out of this match in straights, and Sinner's got to go to the semis in a couple of days after playing Shelton for, 3-4 sets, whatever it is, and that elbow's not 100%. I mean, the elbow's getting worse because of Shelton. Shelton's making that elbow work, right? They're just showing the replay when Sinner shanked it and straight away just grabbed the elbow. So, again, it just takes one shot. One mishit, one bad return, that could hurt Sinner's elbow. So, if you're a Djokovic fan, I think his odds go way up if Sinner comes into the semis looking like this. And if he beats Cobolli in straights and looks fine, you got to think that Djokovic might be the favorite against Sinner. Because Sinner is in pain. And Shelton is, he's working it. He's working the elbow, making that elbow little sorer going forward. Now advantage Djokovic to get the break. Nole needs to take his to take his match, in straights to give him the best opportunity to play if he does play Sinner. As the backhand return goes in, the volley of Cobolli. Djokovic with the pass in the net. Oh, Nole's gone down. He just fell over. He's all right. Deuce. All right, Shelton to serve again. Shelton serves. A fault. Second serve. Second serve Shelton is a double fault. All right. Love 15. It's Cobolli double faults. We've got a break point for Djokovic here. Jannik doesn't deserve to lose because of an elbow. I don't think he's going to... Well, he's winning, so I don't know what do you mean. Shelton says another fault. Second serve. Second serve in the forehand to Sinner. Return is wide. Great body serve by Shelton on the second. By the way, good sign. It looks like Sinner's holding his racket in the right hand again. So, again, when he went for that ball in the last Shelton service game, he might have just jammed it, and then after a couple of games it might have, I wouldn't say it healed, but it definitely maybe just maybe it was an initial shock, because he looks like he doesn't look like he's bothered by it as much right now. As Cobolli hits a forehand down the line, but it's wide. Djokovic breaks. And Shelton, by the way, is giving away too many errors. 15-30. All right, Djokovic going to serve the first set. He's going to serve out wide. The backhand is Sinner. Return in the net. Nice from Shelton. As he serves again at 30-all. All right. Djokovic serving for the first set. 40 minutes played. Shelton serves the forehand to Sinner. Return goes to forehand to Shelton. Sinner backhand on the stretch. Shelton goes down the line. Sinner's got up the forehand. Shelton's in trouble. Puts in the net. Break point Sinner. 30-40 to take the break and serve for the second. All right, serve and volley, but Cobolli hit a return winner. All right, love 15. Love 15. Lovely return from Cobolli. Shelton serves the back of Sinner. Return goes back into Shelton. Sinner, backhand into the forehand of Shelton, who goes down the line, and Sinner can't get it. Nice work, Shelton. He gets the deuce. Lovely forehand winner. All right, back to deuce. Tsitsipas should fire Goran after he roasted him on TV. Okay, what's that got to do with this match? No clue what that has to do with anything right now. All right, love 30, by the way, is Shelton with a great serve, and he gets to advantage. Advantage Shelton. To take the game and level. All right, serve from Djokovic. Love 30, Cobolli. As he hits a backhand, Cobolli into the backhand of Djokovic. Djokovic in the net. Love 40. Shelton holds. Strong hold. Well, solid, necessary hold. Love 40 for Cobolli here. Love 40. Cobolli to get back on serve. All right, Sinner serving again at 4-0, and Djokovic serves a let. I love 40. Djokovic serves. A fault. Second serve. Second serve. Nole. Into the forehand of Cobolli. Return the forehand to Djokovic. Djokovic hits it out. Oh no. All right. Cobolli breaks back to get back the break, but he's still down 5-4. Okay. 30 love, by the way. Sinner trying to stay in front. Nice serve from Sinner. 40 love. Looks like Sinner's arm is acting up. Yeah. It's he shanked a serve. Shanked a return, sorry, and it did some damage. All right. 40 love. As a return now, the backhand of Sinner. Backhand slice from Shelton. Into the slice of Sinner, but it's out by Shelton. 5-4 Sinner. Shelton's going to serve to stay in the second. Sinner, by the way, shaking the fist, so he's got some positive energy going on. Even though he might have been sore for a couple of games there. All right, 5-4 for Sinner. Cobolli serving to stay in the set now. Damn it. That was a chair. All right. Nice. Sorry. Oh, Shelton's got the trainer out here. Shelton's got something going on with his ankle. All right. Serve out wide the forehand of Djokovic, and then that goes in the net on the return. 15 love Cobolli. So Shelton's just getting some tape on the ankle. Extra tape. 15 love Cobolli. Shelton just getting his ankle taped up a little extra. As the return goes to the forehand of Cobolli. Backhand a slice from Djokovic. Into the forehand of Cobolli as Djokovic forehand to the backhand of Cobolli. Into the forehand of Djokovic. Cobolli backhand. Again to the slice of Nole as Cobolli backhand again. Djokovic gets there with another slice. Cobolli backhand down the line. Djokovic forehand pass. Cobolli drop volley winner. Beautiful shot. All right. 30 love Cobolli starting to play. 30 love. 30 love. And Djokovic gave him a round of applause. Cobolli was down. 30 love. As he serves a fault second serve. As Shelton comes to the net. And Sinner puts up a lob, but it's out. All right, double fault Cobolli, 30-15. Shelton serving to stay in the second. He serves an ace out wide. 30 love. 30 love. Serving to the body of Sinner. Return goes into the slice of Shelton. Sinner comes in there with the backhand and hits a winner. How did Sinner get that back? Sinner almost got decapitated. How did he get it back? How did he get that back? It was like from his like that was a headshot. And he's like, "What?" How did he get that back? And then he won the point anyway. All right, 30-all, by the way. Cobolli in trouble. 30-all. Chance for Djokovic to take the set anyway. Sinner hits a forehand to the forehand of Shelton. Off the tape into the backhand of Sinner. Shelton forehand. To the backhand of Sinner on the stretch. Shelton's there with a slice. Into the forehand of Sinner. Shelton backhand slice again. Into the backhand of Sinner. To the forehand of Shelton. Sinner backhand. Down the line. Shelton's there with a slice backhand. As Sinner comes to the net with a forehand and hits a winner. 30-all. As Djokovic goes to the forehand of Cobolli. Backhand at Djokovic cross court. Cobolli gets on the stretch. As Djokovic backhand again at the backhand of Cobolli. Cobolli hits it out. Djokovic got a set point. 30-40 to take the first set. Despite Cobolli playing pretty decent in the last couple of games. All right, 30-40. Set point Djokovic. Shelton is trying to avoid that as well. He says a fault though. Uh-oh. Shelton's in trouble. Second serve. As Cobolli serves a fault, second serve. Shelton goes with a forehand inside out. Sinner gets on the stretch. Shelton forehand down the middle. Sinner's there with a backhand. Shelton backhand, cross court. Sinner's got it. As Shelton backhand again. Into the backhand of Sinner, to the backhand of Shelton. Sinner, forehand. Nope, Shelton hit it out. Set point for Sinner for a 2-sets-to-love lead. And Djokovic does not get the set yet. Cobolli survives. Cobolli survives. All right, deuce on that court. All right, Sinner with a set point for a 2-sets-to-love lead. Shelton serves. A fault. That was a 147. But it was in the net. Second serve. Second serve. Into the body of Sinner. Return goes into the forehand of Shelton. A Sinner forehand again to the back of Shelton. Sinner gets the game and the set. First break of the day gives Sinner a 2-sets-to-love lead. But he's had to work for it, Sinner. As Cobolli puts Djokovic on the stretch. Cobolli comes in with a smash, puts it away. Cobolli levels 5-5. All right. The Italians putting on a show. Sinner's up 2-sets-to-love. And he's going to be serving first in the third. All right. 5-5. Back to Djokovic. Remember, Djokovic has had set points. All right, Djokovic to serve. All right, 5-5. Djokovic serves. An ace or an unreturnable. 15-love. Djokovic serves again. Serving to the back into Cobolli. Return goes out. 30-love. All right. 30-love. Serve to the backhand of Cobolli. Backhand of Djokovic. Drop shot. Cobolli's going to get there. Djokovic forehand down the line. Cobolli's going to get there with the backhand. Lob. But it goes long. $40-love. $40-love. Djokovic to take the lead. Make Cobolli serve to get to a tiebreak. Serve is a fault. Second serve. Oof, Sinner just rockets a forehand cross-court winner to start the third. 15-love. As Cobolli in the net, Djokovic holds. Cobolli's going to serve to take us to a tiebreak. All right. 15 love. As the return goes to forehand to Sinner. Shelton backhand. Into the forehand to Sinner, who hits a winner down the line. 30 love. 30 love. Love is with a serve again from Sinner. Love. As the return goes to forehand to Sinner. Forehand from Shelton. Again, the forehand to Sinner. Sinner hits it into the forehand to Shelton, but no. Sinner hit it out, sorry. 30-15. His serve speed is still low, but at least he is winning more of his first serves. Yeah. All right, return goes into the forehand to Sinner. Backhand out from Shelton, sliced. To the backhand of Sinner, who hits a backhand cross-court winner. 40-15. Beautiful shot from Sinner. All right, 15 love Cobolli. How's the arm? Is it bothering Sinner? It was in the middle of the second. Shelton hit a big serve and Sinner started, like, for a couple of games there, Sinner was really struggling with the elbow. But the last couple of games, it seemed to have gone away. So that initial like sting, I guess, of that shot must have worn off. But yeah, he's definitely not. I mean, look, he's obviously winning, but he's not 100%. There's no way you can say the Sinner's 100%. And if he's playing against Novak Djokovic, he's going to have to hit a lot of balls. That's the big difference here, right? Against Shelton compared to against Dimitrov or even against Djokovic maybe in the next round, as Cobolli tries to get to a tiebreak. When you're playing Shelton, you're not going to have long rallies. You're not going to have to hit a lot of shots, right? Yeah, you're going to have to deal with a big serve. But Sinner's the rallies aren't as long as they're going to be if he plays Djokovic. And the elbow's going to get even more of at the moment it's getting a workout because of the power. So it's going to get we've seen that at times that power is hurt, right? But if he plays Djokovic, he's going to have to play 20-shot rallies consistently. And that's going to be a different problem for Sinner if he plays Djokovic. All right. 40-15 as Cobolli tries to get to a tiebreak. And yeah, in the middle of that second set, when Sinner was in pain, Shelton couldn't get the break. That was the moment. If Shelton had gotten that break in the middle of that, 3-0 or what was it, 4-3? Or 3-0, sorry, when Sinner was serving, that was the moment where Shelton could have got that break. Might have been one set all, and when you're down or when you're losing, the injuries hurt more. When you're winning, they don't hurt as much. But when you're losing, you think about it more. It feels worse. So, and that was the moment where Shelton had that little chance. As he serve and volleys, Shelton won all. As he levels, Cobolli still hasn't got to the tiebreak here, 40-30. As the return goes in the 40 Cobolli, backing it from Djokovic, passing shot. Cobolli volley in the ground. Deuce. We get to deuce. All right, we get to deuce. Cobolli has already saved a set point. There's an ace from Cobolli. Advantage Cobolli to take us to a tiebreak. Advantage Cobolli. Serves an ace. Whoa, that had a lot of chalk. All right. Tiebreak. Who's winning the tiebreak, chat? 6-6. Who you got? 1 hour played in this first set as well. Remember, these matches started relatively around the same time. Felt like they did. I think it was maybe 30 minutes apart. All right, 30 love Sinner as he tries to lead. Djokovic serving first. Djokovic has had set points. All right, Sinner's got 40 love. Djokovic serves in the back of Cobolli. Return goes back into Djokovic. Cobolli forehand. Into the forehand of Djokovic is Cobolli backhand into the slice of Djokovic. But he hits it out. 1 love Cobolli. All right, and Djokovic does not look amused. 1-0. And Sinner gets a 2-1 with a big serve. Hugh Grant looks like he's asleep. 1 love. 1-0 Cobolli. What's up? What's up? 2 love Cobolli. See your tail just... What's going on with your tail, Mia? What's on your tail? It's just... Look at the tail. That's a tail. Look at the tail. What's up? Like for the dog. All right. 2-0 Cobolli. Hello. What's up? 3-0 Cobolli. 3-0 Cobolli. Cobolli. As Djokovic serves. Into the back end of Cobolli. Cobolli in the net. 3-1 Djokovic on the board. 3-1. Cobolli. I think we all know that Cobolli has to win the first set. As Renee set wide from Djokovic, and it's 3-2 Cobolli. Hugh Grant is definitely asleep. He is definitely asleep. He is asleep. I told you he's asleep. Hugh Grant is asleep. Classic. He is asleep in the royal box. Somebody give him a nudge. He is asleep. He is snoozing. 3-2. He is asleep. All right. 3-2 Cobolli. Serve. Into the back of Djokovic. Forehand for Cobolli. Into the forehand of Djokovic to the stretch. Djokovic is it out. 4-2 Cobolli. They change ends. Turn around and just be like, wake up, Hugh! And then run away. He did not care. He's like, you invited me. I don't care. I'm sleeping. I'm tired. All right, 4-2. All right, 40-15 for Shelton here as he tries to level the second. So the third. Cobolli serves. Cobolli with a serve. A7T, 5-2. 5-2 Cobolli. Also 30 Shelton trying to level the third. Cobolli 2 points away from taking the first set here. Sinner hits it in the net. Shelton hot volley. Sinner's starting to take his racket out of the right hand again. Sinner's starting to put change his hands. All right, Cobolli on the stretch goes to the forehand of Djokovic, and Djokovic puts it away. And it's 5-3. 5-3 Cobolli. Yeah. Sinner's he's doing that thing again. So maybe one of the returns that from the Shelton serve might have done something. Again, that seems to be when the serve is strong. All right, return for Cobolli. Oh, it just went out. That would have been an amazing return, but he missed it. Anyways, Cobolli's still got the mini break, 5-4. And he's going to serve to take the set. That won't stop Cobolli. If Cobolli wins his first set, what a comeback for him. What a fight back. What's up? 5-4. As Cobolli serves, it's on his racket. 5-4, Cobolli serves. Fault, second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Djokovic. Return the backhand of Cobolli. Into the forehand of Djokovic. As Cobolli forehand down the line. Djokovic is there with the backhand cross. Cobolli gets it. Djokovic forehand. Into the backhand of Cobolli on the stretch. Djokovic in control. Goes down the line with the backhand. Cobolli on the stretch with a slice. Djokovic forehand down the line. Cobolli backhand pass. Djokovic volleys. And it's too good. 5-5. Djokovic gets the mini break back. That'll wake up Hugh Grant. 5-5. Cobolli still with a serve, though. 5-5. Cobolli just played too safe. 5-5. As Cobolli serves again. Sinner's got 40-15, by the way. As Cobolli serves. Into the forehand Djokovic. Return goes to the forehand Cobolli, who goes behind Djokovic for a winner. That's a smart shot. He's got set point. Remember, Djokovic had a set point when he was serving with the set at what, 5-3? Around then? And now Cobolli's got a set point. But it's on Djokovic's serve. 6-5 Cobolli. Djokovic serves. Yeah, Sinner's arm is not doing well. He's hurting again, Sinner. The arm is not looking good again. He's still winning, though, 40-30. Serving the front of Cobolli. Return goes in the back of Djokovic. Cobolli can't get that. Djokovic threads the needle with the backhand down the line. It's 6-all. They change ends. 6-6. All right, 40-30 Sinner. To take the lead again. As Sinner serves a fault, second serve. As a return from Shelton goes to the forehand of Sinner. Shelton backhand, sliced. Into the net. Sinner holds. 3-2. 3-2 in the third. 6-all. Djokovic to serve. Cobolli has been solid. And he was losing. So it's been a hell of a fight back. But it will all be for nothing if he loses the set. Cobolli slice return goes in the forehand of Djokovic. Cobolli with the passing shot is going to be a winner! Cobolli's got another set point! And Djokovic is not happy. 7-6 Cobolli. And Nole just kind of going, what the hell was that? Camilla loves it. Is she the queen? Is she the queen? She's the queen, right? Queen? Is she? We don't know. Nobody knows. I think she's married to the king. All right. She loved that shot, I think. I don't know. She looks confused. 7-6. She is the queen, I think. Cobolli. He serves. And Djokovic in the net. Why does Cobolli look like he knows what he's doing and he's been here before? Why? How? How does he know? How did that happen? Man, how did that happen? Djokovic is down a set. He was set points, Djokovic, and he lost it. Cobolli takes it. And we still don't know if Hugh Grant's awake or if Camilla knows if she is the queen. Two questions we need answered. What the hell do we call her? And is Hugh Grant awake? Hello? Is he? Hello? All right, 4-1 for Shelton. Sinner cruising, but he's in pain. Has a bit of slice now for Shelton. Into the corner, Sinner. Shelton puts up a lob. Sinner comes in with a smash. Puts it away. Oh, Shelton's down. Ooh, that was a slippery. Ooh, that was not a good fall by Shelton. He's not. He's okay, I think. He's all right. That was a nasty looking, awkward fall by Shelton. Yeah, knees went. He did the splits and Sinner's like, you all right? Sinner's like, not again. I keep getting blamed for these random injuries. It's not my fault. He slipped over. I didn't do it. I didn't make him slip. All right, love 15. Shelton's all right, though. He serves an ace down the tee just to make it better. 15-all. By the way, Djokovic played a great set. 14 winners and 8 errors. Cobolli, 22 winners, 17 errors, and he got the set. Crazy. Cobolli won one more point than Djokovic, and that was the difference. All right. Shelton trying to level the second. Good catch. The third set. Cobolli serving first in the second. We're going to have at least a 4-set match, unless Cobolli wins in straights, which would be insane. 30-15 Shelton. MTO for Hugh Grant, yeah. Somebody asked if he's awake. All right, Shelton. 40-15. Some American flags are flying. All right, serve again from Shelton. Into the forward center, return goes out, and Shelton levels 3-3. I'll tell you already, Shelton's doing better than he did against Sinner last year. So that's a positive. All right. 3-3. Three all. Maybe he was looking at his phone. Yeah, I mean, it happens to me all the time. Maybe he was just looking at his phone the entire time while he was sitting there like this. Maybe he was just looking at his phone. I get accused of sleeping all the time when I'm looking at my phone, so I feel his pain. All right, 30-15 Cobolli. First game of the second as Djokovic hits it back into the corner. Cobolli hits a drop shot in the net. That would have been a winner, but Cobolli hit it too short. All right, Sinner losing the first point. He'd love 15 Shelton. All right. Cobolli serves. Into the corner, Djokovic. Cobolli forehand down the line. Djokovic there with the backhand. Into the net from Nole, though, and it's 40-30. Cobolli. 40-30. By the way, chat, does anyone else think this Djokovic-Cobolli match could be this 5-set, crazy 5-setter? Is it shaping up to be like a random, crazy-ass 5-set match? Anyways, backhand goes down the line from Sinner. Slice from Shelton goes in. Sinner comes in with a forehand, puts it away. Cobolli holds, 1-love. I mean, it could be a 2-set to love epic comeback Djokovic, too. I mean, I could see that happening. He's done that before in this stage against guys who are Italian. Just saying. Remember 2022? All right. Sinner serves. Sinner with a serve. He's trying to keep the lead here. As the return goes in the net from Shelton, 30-15. Nice serve from Novak. 15-love. 15-love. All right, nice serving from Sinner, 40-15. 40-15.
Cam Shelton needs to do more defense if he wants to win.
Nah. I like his game the way it is. Thank you for the 5. All right, 40-15. Sinner serves. A fault second serve. Five and a half hours of curfew. I think we'll make it. I think we'll be fine at this point. The roof might close, though. They might have to shut the roof for the Djokovic match. Shelton in the net, 4-3. Sinner in the second. Sorry, the third. We're in the third set. It's a third set. It's a Grand Slam, best of 5, third set. 2 sets to love Sinner. Djokovic holds 1-1 in the second. All right, 1-1. Back to Cobolli. Cam said Cobolli will be tricky and jinx Norway. I don't think you know what a jinx is. So what? Now I'm getting comments about me getting like predicting things, and now it's a problem. Okay, yeah. First, it's like, oh, you said this, and the opposite happened. Oh, and now it's like, oh, you said the thing was going to happen, and now it's happening. Oh, I can't win. I just can't win. You just can't win. Anyways, 15-love Cobolli serves into the forehand of Djokovic. Forehand from Cobolli. Again to the forehand of Djokovic as Cobolli goes again to the forehand of Djokovic. Sliced. Cobolli forehand down the line. Is a winner. 30-love. Cobolli's got confidence too. 30-love. 30-love. Cobolli does look confident. All right. Sinner is only a break and a hold away from the semis. As a forehand now to the backhand of Shelton. Sinner puts up a love. Shelton with a smash. And that's a win up. And it's 15-love. 40-love Cobolli. Honestly, I want Fritz to win the tournament. That'd be cool. All right. 15-love Shelton. Tough crowd. Tough crowd. 15-love. And Shelton serves another fault. Second serve. Second serve. Cobolli serves an ace. 2-1 in the second. All right. Backhand Sinner to the forehand of Shelton. Backhand Sinner to the backhand of Shelton. Into the forehand of Sinner. Shelton backhand again. Into the forehand of Sinner. Shelton with another forehand cross court. Shelton now with a backhand, but no, Sinner hit it out. 30-love. 30-love. I'll tell you what, Jack. Cobolli is just too cool. He's just too cool. He's just too cool. He's just chilling. Like, just like, I'm up a set against the greatest player of all time at one of his most successful events. What do you want? I've never been to the quarterfinals before, but I don't care. Like, he's just like, he has got that Fanini energy, for sure. You know, that Fanini, like, just that, like, yeah, whatever. I'm winning. Who cares? Like, he knows it. I mean, he's got that confidence. I love it. He just looks so relaxed. It's weird. He's like, yeah. I've done this before, I'm sure. All right, Shelton. Went for a lovely drop shot winner. That's how he made the fourth round of the French. All right, 40 love. Shelton hits wide, and it's 40-15. All right. 40-15. And Shelton holds 4-all in the third. All right, 4-all in the third. Back to Sinner. Sinner has not been broken. As the return goes in the forehand of Sinner. Slice from Shelton to the slice of Sinner. Shelton with a lob. Sinner with a volley. Shelton's going to get it with a forehand, but Sinner goes with the queen. Oh, he hit himself in the nuts. Oh, no. Oh, no. Sinner's just gone. Oh, no. Oh, it's all gone wrong. Oh, no. He just hit him. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. What has he done? Oh, no. Oh, that was... Wait, did it hit him in the leg? Hang on. Oh, hit him in the knee. Oh, thank God. Whew. It's okay. It's okay. It was close, but it missed. It's okay. It hit the leg. It hit him in the leg. That was too close, though. I think he was more like... Whew. That was way too close. It hit him in the knee. Whew. Anyways, love 15. He lost the point anyway. Serve into the back of the Shelton. Return goes to forehand to Sinner. Sinner hits it wide. And it's love 30. That was a near miss. Oh, God, that could have been terrible. That would have been terrible, chat. That would have been something. But he hit the knee. It was knee. It was in the knee. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Love 30. There's a bit of serve into the backhand. Forehand of Shelton. Shelton hits it out 15-30. 15-30. 15-30. As he serves again. 15-30. By the way, we're almost at 1,000 likes. Appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video if you haven't already. Sinner gets to 30-all. Good serve. Bad miss by Shelton. 30-all. Djokovic 40-30 as he tries to level. He does with an ace. 2-0 in the second. Cobolli won the first set, though. All right. Dirty-old Sinner serves. Served on the tee. The forehand Shelton return. Into the forehand Sinner. Shelton backhand. In the net. Oh, Shelton's cramped. Did he start cramping? Shelton dropped his racket and started limping. 40-30. What the hell happened there? 40-30. Yeah, it looked like cramp. Seems like he's all right, but 40-30. Serving to the corner, Shelton. Return goes to the corner, Sinner. Shelton backhand slice. He comes to the net. Sinner with the pass. Too good. Too good. Sinner's one game away from the semis. And Shelton's going to serve to stay in the match. And I'm sure if Sinner does win this match now and get off court, he's going to look and go, oh, cool. 2-0. It's Cobolli backhand down the line to the front of Djokovic, cross court in the front of Cobolli. Djokovic gets the point. Cobolli goes wide. 15-30. All right, 15-30. Chance for Djokovic to get this break. He was up a set point in the first set, Djokovic. He was winning. All right, serve is a fault from Cobolli. Second serve. As we just serve again. And Djokovic gets to 15-40. Chance for Nole to break in the second. All right, Shelton serving to stay in the match. He serves out wide the front of Sinner, but it's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Sinner. Return goes to the front of Shelton. Sinner forehand down the line. Great shot. Shelton gets it. Sinner backhand is out. And Djokovic breaks, by the way. 3-2. Shelton just hit Sinner. What the hell? Shelton shanked a forehand and it goes into the Sinner. Goes into Sinner. By the way, chat. Most Grand Slam quarterfinals appearance by an Italian man. Sinner with 12. He's the most ever. Sinner is the greatest Italian player of ever. This is how it is. As that goes out by Shelton, 15-0. Yeah. The greatest Italian tennis player of all time, Jannik Sinner, is fast becoming that guy. If he isn't already. Please don't spoil the scores. That's really annoying. 15-0. Shelton serves a fault. Second serve. Serving to the backhand of Sinner. Good return. No. It went long. 30-15. Who are the other options? Petrangeli and Panetta on the men's side. And then on the women's side, not sure on the women's side. I think the women's side, it's definitely a shorter list, but I have to do some research. But yeah. All right. That goes out by Shelton. Sinner's 2 points away from the win. 2 points away from the win. $30-all. Shelton needs that serve. 30-all. All right, Shelton serves. Into the forehand of Sinner. Return goes in the forehand of Shelton. Sinner forehand again to the forehand of Shelton. Into the back of the Sinner. Shelton forehand again in the net. Match point for Jannik Sinner to take his spot in the semis. It hasn't been without pain from Sinner. He's definitely had trouble with the elbow, but he's just been too good when it mattered. All right. Match point, Sinner. 30-40. Shelton with the serve. There's a let. And Shelton serves again. Shelton serves again. Into the back of the Sinner. Return goes in the corner. Shelton. Sinner can't get that one. Shelton too good. That's a way to save a match point. Deuce. Crazy shot from Shelton. Match point saved. Deuce. All right. 40 love, by the way, Djokovic. As he serves out wide. The backhand of Cobolli. Cobolli hits out. 4-2 Djokovic in the second. As Shelton with a forehand into the forehand of Sinner. To the backhand of Shelton. Sinner gets another match point. Shelton hits it out. Advantage Sinner. Match point number 2. To play the winner of the other match that's happening at the moment. In the final, semi-finals on Friday. All right, Shelton with the serve. Down the tee and ace, all right. Back to deuce. Shelton's girlfriend can't watch. She's just like, what is this sport? What? This is too much. All right, deuce. Shelton serves again. That's a fault. Second serve. Double fault. All right, match point number 3 for Sinner. Advantage Sinner again. Also, Djokovic, love 30. He's trying to get that double break. Yeah, Djokovic just put the foot down. He's starting to play properly. All right, advantage Sinner. Match point 3. Shelton serves. To the back of the Sinner. Return goes in front of Shelton. Shelton hits it long. Sinner's into the semis. He's smiling. Sinner, he's got a bit of a smile. Darren Cahill's happy. Everyone's happy. Except for Shelton, he's not happy. All right. Sinner's into the semis. Not 100%. He's not 100% fit. But he gets to the semis anyway, and he's going to have to play the winner of this match. And when he gets off court, he's going to be maybe pleasantly surprised by what's going on. Sinner is through. And Darren Cahill was so happy because this morning they might have thought he wasn't going to play. Shelton's had a great week. He's had a great tournament again at Wimbledon. He just keeps running into Sinner at Wimbledon. Maybe next year, if he doesn't play Sinner, he might, let him play someone else. Why couldn't he play Norrie? That would have been 5 sets maybe, but still. Why do you have to play Sinner again? And Alcaraz at the French. I mean, come on now. Shelton doesn't get to play those guys. Maybe he makes the semis here as well. All right. Cobolli still down break point here. 30-40. Djokovic wants the double break. Serving to the backhand. Djokovic. Volley from Cobolli is out. And there's the double break. 5-2. Djokovic is going to serve for the second. All right. 5-2 Djokovic. All right. 5-2 Nole. Shelton does so well at slams, though. Oh, yeah. Shelton's very consistent at slams, which is awesome. If he's only losing to the top guys at slams, then he's obviously doing well. He's just not on that top level. But he's top 10. I mean, you make quarterfinals of slams, that's top 10. All right. Straight set Sinner, but not easy. Not easy. And also not comfortable either, because he was in pain with that elbow in that, especially in that second and third set. He had elbow issues. The serve was definitely punching his arm. All right, Djokovic will serve for the second. Judd played great this time. One to watch. Oh, yeah. He needed that tiebreak. We knew that at the first set. He needed that tiebreak. He had chances in the second at 3-all when Sinner was hurt, but couldn't take advantage. So he is in these matches. He just couldn't take his chances. But still, very competitive straight sets, Very competitive against the best player on the planet, even if he wasn't 100%, Anyways, Djokovic 30 love. At the end of this game, we're going to merge the stream. So if you want to keep watching Djokovic versus Cobolli, you can come on over here. All right. $40 love. $40 love. As Cobolli hits a backhand wide, and there it is. 1-set-all. 1-set-all. Djokovic recovers as Djokovic does. 1-1. All right, chat. Like I said, if you want to keep watching, jump on over. We're going to find out who's going to make the semifinals and play Sinner. But Sinner wins 7-6, 6-4, 6-4, and he will take on the winner of this match. It wasn't easy though. He did have to work hard for that, and also the elbow was causing issues at times. So we'll see whether or not that becomes a problem. Obviously, after that serving as well, he's going to recover after this and see how it feels tomorrow, and see how he pulls up. So we'll see what happens. But make sure you come on over. Watch what's going to happen with Djokovic and Cobolli. It's 1-set-all. All right. Djokovic levels. No breaks. No breakbacks this time. All right. And we're at least going to get a fourth set here, so that's good. We're going to get our money's worth here. Novak needs to take a chance to win one more Grand Slam. Both Sinner and Alcaraz are not 100% fit. I don't know if Alcaraz is not 100%. What do you mean? Alcaraz looks fine to me, physically. No, Djokovic just stretching out. Shelton certainly doesn't look overmatched by Sinner and Alcaraz, but also not exactly competitive. Yeah, I mean, look, he was competitive against Alcaraz of the French. He couldn't get a set today, but he was, there's only 2 breaks to serve in that match. So, again, it was close. It was as close, one of the closer straight sets. But we'll see what happens. Is Djokovic playing better second set or Cobolli playing worse? Bit of both. Do you think Djokovic Sinner is going to look like 2023 Wimbledon match? No. I think it's going to be competitive. A straight sets win is good for Sinner as he has 2 days to recover. Yeah. All right. Cobolli's back from the bathroom. All right. Seems like Sheldon is maybe a bit too content to not yet be on par with or beat the top two. Yeah, he'll get there though. I mean, again, we're talking about Sinner and Alcaraz. I mean, no one can beat them consistently. But if you're playing against them, then you must be halfway there, right? 15 love. Cobolli serving first in the third. Serve to the backhand of Djokovic. Backhand of Cobolli to the forehand of Djokovic. It's Cobolli slice. Into the forehand of Djokovic. Cobolli backhand pass. Djokovic volleys. And Cobolli gets there but hits it wide. 15-0. $15-0. $15-all. As Cobolli serves again. Into the forehand of Djokovic. Cobolli backhand. Into the backhand of Djokovic. To the backhand of Cobolli. Cobolli hits it wide. 15-30. 15-30. $15-30. A chance for Cobolli. So Djokovic to break, and now it's 2 break points. Cobolli hits it long. 15-40. $15-40. Fabio Fognini in the house, by the way. Newly retired as of 5 hours ago. Cobolli serves a fault, second serve. There's a forehand to the backhand of Djokovic. Forehand now from Cobolli. Again to the forehand of Djokovic. Cobolli forehand into the forehand of Djokovic on the line. Cobolli's there with the backhand. Into the backhand of Djokovic. Cobolli backhand again. The backhand of Djokovic. Into the backhand of Cobolli. Djokovic backhand down the middle. Cobolli with the forehand to the forehand of Djokovic. Again the forehand of Cobolli. In the net. 1 love. Djokovic in the third. And second shot. All right. Djokovic breaks in the third. There's a forehand from Cobolli down the line. Djokovic slices it back. Cobolli forehand into the slice of Djokovic. There's Cobolli forehand again. Djokovic gets it with a forehand on the line. Cobolli backhand into the forehand of Djokovic. Cobolli with the backhand on the stretch in the net. 15 love. Djokovic is handling Cobolli on the ground strokes easily. Can I have some food, Cam? I don't have any food. Can I have some food, though? Because I have no food. All right, 15 love. As Djokovic serves again. Djokovic serves a fault. Second serve. So over the floor to Cobolli. Cobolli hit it out on the return, I think. Yeah, 30 love. Just out. $30 love. As a return goes the net from Cobolli, 40 love. $40 love. As Djokovic serves, and the ball goes out in the return. It's 2 love. 2 love. Djokovic in the third. What about Taylor versus Carlos? We have Carlos winning. Yes. All right. Cobolli serves. The backhand return goes back into Cobolli. Back into Djokovic. Into the front of Cobolli as Djokovic forehands to the back into Cobolli. Djokovic back on the stretch. Cobolli down the line. Djokovic gets it with a slice. Back in Cobolli. Djokovic gets it back, but Cobolli volleys it away. Lovely rally. 15 love. 15 love. All right, 400 rally. As Djokovic backhand cross court, Cobolli gets up with a slice. Djokovic comes in with a volley in the net, though, and it's 30 love. 30 love. $30 love. Serve again into the back end of Djokovic. 4-0 from Cobolli. Djokovic back into the net. 40 love. As Cobolli holds. Djokovic to the break, though. 2-1 in the third. Where are we watching from? I haven't asked that today. Also, thank you, Lynn, for the 34 months. Appreciate that. Thank you for sticking around. Where are we watching from? Let me know in the chat. Where are we watching from? Cobolli, by the way, is getting some assistance by the doctor on a leg problem, it looks like. We've got Mexico, India, Belgrade, Spain, Canada, Philippines, Stonehenge, holy shit. Hong Kong, Prague, Singapore, Norway, Poland, Greece, Portugal, Canada. We got Maryland, Glasgow, Illinois, Paris, South Africa, Istanbul, Houston, Korea, Serbia, Pakistan, Brazil. We've got It's Texas, South Carolina, Sri Lanka, Slovenia, Bulgaria, Montreal, Bosnia, New Hampshire, Germany, Dorset, Florida, Seattle, Croatia, Hawaii, Amsterdam, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, Northern Ireland, Sweden, London, France. All right. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for joining us from all around the world. All right, 2-1 Djokovic to the break of the third, but he hits it in the net. Bad error, love 15. All right, serve again. Into the backhand of Cobolli. Djokovic forehand to the backhand of Cobolli. Into the forehand of Djokovic. It's Cobolli forehand again to the forehand of Djokovic. To the forehand of Cobolli. Djokovic backhand into the slice of Cobolli. And Djokovic to the forehand cross. Cobolli gets it. Djokovic forehand again. Cobolli gets it with a forehand again to the forehand of Djokovic. It's Cobolli backhand on the stretch. Djokovic backhand into the backhand of Cobolli. To the forehand of Djokovic. It's Cobolli on the stretch. To that Djokovic forehand in the net. Love 30. Cobolli making Djokovic work. Love 30. Love 30. Love 30. Cobolli wants that break back. Remember, Djokovic was up a break in this first set. And he's had set points as well. And he lost. So he should have been up 2 sets to love realistically. Should have been 2 sets to love. All right, 15-30. Good serve, Djokovic. 15-30. As we default, second serve. Serve again. As the backhand return goes in, the forehand of Djokovic. Backhand out from Cobolli. Again to the forehand of Djokovic. Is Cobolli forehand on the stretch. Djokovic goes with the backhand cross. That's a great shot. 30-0. All right, 30-0. All. As we serve again from Djokovic. Where am I from? I'm from outer space. 30-all. As Djokovic serves in the forehand of Cobolli. Backhand out from Djokovic. Cobolli puts up a lob. And it's a smash from Nole. 40-30. 40-30. Serve again from Djokovic to stay up the break in the third. Serve. Into the back of Cobolli. Return. To the forehand of Djokovic. Cobolli on the stretch. Djokovic goes down the line. Cobolli's there with a backhand. Into the backhand of Djokovic. Cobolli backhand. Into the forehand of Djokovic. To the backhand of Cobolli. Djokovic forehand slice. Cobolli gets it with a forehand to the forehand of Djokovic. Into the backhand of Cobolli. Djokovic backhand on the stretch. As Cobolli back in down the line. Great shot. Nole gets it back. As Cobolli forehand again. Djokovic back in the rally and then he hits it out. Cobolli gets the deuce. Djokovic is tired. He looks sore after that point. We get to deuce. Cobolli fighting. All right, deuce. And Cobolli out rallies Djokovic. That's a great effort. All right, deuce. As Djokovic serves again. Djokovic serves. As to the backhand now to the backhand of Djokovic. Into the backhand of Cobolli. Djokovic forehand. Into the forehand of Cobolli. As Djokovic forehand again. Down the line goes long and it's advantage Cobolli to get back on serve. Advantage Cobolli. Advantage Cobolli. As we had a let from Djokovic. As Djokovic serves. And Cobolli hits a return winner. We're back on serve. 2 hours played. Cobolli gets back on serve. Man, Djokovic can't get away from this guy. 22 minutes in this third set already, by the way. Only 4 games played. All right. Cobolli just smokes a return. Djokovic style. That's what Djokovic does to everybody else. Cobolli's like, yeah, of course I hit that shot. He didn't even celebrate, really. He's got Fanini energy. Fanini's sitting there going, yep. I do that too, you know? All right, 2-0. Serve to the back of the Djokovic. Serve goes in front of Cobolli. In the back of the Djokovic. Cobolli gets it back. Djokovic comes to the net. Cobolli with a pass. Winner down the line. This is Flavio Fanini. What a shot. Cobolli just half volley down the line winner. Easy. All right, 15th love. As Cobolli serves a let. Serve again. He serves an ace. 30 love. Love. Serve to the forehand of Djokovic. Forehand now from Cobolli's a winner. 40 love. Cobolli to take the lead in the third. Don't do this to me, Cam, please. It's Fabio Fognini and Flavio Cobolli. I know. What? What are you talking about? It's 3-2 to Cobolli with a big serve down the tee. What's up? All right. Cobolli getting worked out on his right leg, which seems to be a problem. But he's winning, so yeah. All right. It was just a joke, dude. Exactly. I've never watched Cobolli too much. He's a revelation. Yeah, we watched him play Fonseca a couple weeks ago, and he's so much fun. Like, Cobolli has just got that, like, carefree, reckless energy. Like, he just does it, like... And he's showing that today. I mean, this is exactly what that is, right? I mean, just kind of carefree and just going to play, you know? Just hit the ball, who cares who he's playing? All right, back to Djokovic. 3-2 Cobolli. As Djokovic serves. Djokovic serves a fault. Second serve. Serve again from Djokovic. Into the forehand of Cobolli. Djokovic backhand to the forehand of Cobolli. Cobolli hits it out. 15 love. 15 love. As we get a fault, second serve. Second serve as the return goes in the backhand of Djokovic. Cobolli forehand into the forehand of Djokovic as Cobolli drop shot in the net. 30 love. 30 love. Yeah, I gotta be honest. If you're gonna write essays, I'm not gonna read it. And if you spam the essay, then I'm definitely not gonna read it. As Djokovic gets to 40 love. You got to keep things short and sharp. There's 4,000 people here. You got to get to the point. I can't sit around reading essays. It's just too, not today. You got to keep it concise. It's too many people here to read everybody's essay. So please just keep it within 2 sentences because I can't read any more than that today. Cobolli hits a winner. I adore reading and commenting with all you people from around the world. See, okay, so that was one line too long, but if you shorten it up to like, I adore commenting that with the people, then it's great. That's enough. You know what I mean? If it's 3 lines, I'm not reading it. Yeah, there's a short comment sample. Exactly. Anyways, Djokovic holds 3-all. 3-all. $30 minutes played in this third set, by the way. Sinner may have issues in the semis. He may, yes. Can Nole win? Yes. 3-3. Three. There's a backhand now from Djokovic to the forehand of Cobolli. Djokovic forehand into the slice of Cobolli in the net. Love 15. Love 15. All right, serve again. Is Cobolli a future potential great player? Oh, yeah. He's super dangerous. 15-0. As he serves a fault. Cobolli, second serve. Second serve, Cobolli. As return goes the forehand of Cobolli. Djokovic backhand. Into the backhand of Cobolli. Djokovic backhand again. Goes in the net. And it's 30-15. $30-15. $30-15. 30-15. As a default second serve. And the return goes in the net by Djokovic. 40-15. We're concerned about Hugh Grant. Why? He was just asleep. Serve down the tee. Return goes in. Cobolli comes to the net. Djokovic passing shot. Cobolli volleys it. As Djokovic backhand lob. Cobolli with a smash goes wide. 40-30. Weird rally. 40-30. Cobolli. I mean, it was a clean hit, but he just went wide. $40-30. $40-30. There's a bit of fault. Second serve. Seven to the back and Djokovic return goes out. Cobolli, 4-3. Third set. All right. Hugh Grant fell asleep as he noticed the way Shelton was playing. Hugh Grant was watching Djokovic. I know he wasn't watching Shelton. Is Cobolli an Italian? They are doing well. Yes, and yes. Yes, and yes. All right, Djokovic just throwing the racket in the sky as well and then dropping it. Oh. Cam, are you getting any sleep? Right now, no. No, I'm not. Because I'm watching this match. 4-3 Cobolli in the third. All right. All right. Back to Djokovic. 4-3 Cobolli in the fourth. Third. Don't you ever fall asleep during a live stream? Nope. No, I do not. Why? Because I just don't. Okay. All right, Cobolli hits it out, 15 love. When you were going on vacation and get some life out of tennis. After this week, Monday, I am gone. I am gone. I'm not going anywhere. I'm having a break. I'm relaxing. All right. 15 love. First serve is a fault by Djokovic. Second serve. Second serve. The backhand of Cobolli. Return goes back into Djokovic. Cobolli backhand again is a winner. 15-all. 15-all. Catching up on McGriddles. I'm so tempted to get another one today. Oh, God, they're good. McGriddles are so good. I'm so tempted to go get one this morning after this match. Might go to a thrift store for vacation. I'm so keen to go to thrift. You have no idea. I'm so excited. I can't wait to go to the thrift. 15-0. Ah. I also need a new couch. Not a new one, but I need another couch. Not this couch. That one's a piece of art. We're not going to sit on that. But I need to replace my couch. My couch is... I need to replace it. I need to update my couch. 4-4 rally. As we got a 4 in the net from Cobolli, 30-15. 30-15. I bought my couch second hand for no dollars. It was free. And I paid for delivery to get it here. So I need a new couch. I need another couch. I need a different couch. I need a couch. Anyways, backhand goes out by Cobolli, 40-15. That is my mission, to find a couch on Facebook. Not this couch. This couch is not going anywhere. 40-15. I don't use this couch. This couch is purely for... That's not a couch. It's a sculpture. All right, first serve's a fault, second serve. So that'll be my I don't know. I'll get it eventually. Anyways, 40-15. Djokovic serving to level this third set. As Djokovic double faults. 40-30. 40-30. We get a serve again from Djokovic to level this set. And he does with a big serve down the tee. All right. 4-all in the third as Djokovic angrily talks to his coaches. McGriddles with American cheese. I don't know what cheese we have here. Do you have IKEA in Australia? But IKEA's garbage. All right. IKEA's made to be broken. You know what I mean? You're lucky to get a couple of years out of IKEA. I'm looking for something that I don't never need to replace. I'm looking for something that I can use for 10 years. All right, first serve a fault, second serve. As the return goes out by Djokovic, 30 love. Cobolli looking to lead. $30 love. As the return goes to the net by Djokovic, 40 love. $40 love. $40 love. Cobolli. As he serves a fault, second serve. As the return goes to Cobolli. Cobolli hits a winner. 5-4 Cobolli in the third. Djokovic going to serve to stay in the set. This would be a hell of a lead if Cobolli can break and win the set. Timu is... What are you talking about, Timu? Holy... Does anyone buy stuff from Timu? It's crazy. All right. I was sure the squint and the smile is what made Djokovic win the title in 2019, okay? Okay. Cobolli, 5-4. Facebook Marketplace has awesome used furniture. Yeah. Facebook Marketplace has heaps of Grail items and cool shit. I just don't know what kind of couch I want. That's the problem. All right. All right. Djokovic is going to serve to stay in the set. As he serves a fault, second serve. As he hits it in the net, Cobolli on the return, 15 love. $15 love. As the return goes in the net by Cobolli, 30 love. $30 love. As Djokovic shows the fault, second serve. As the return goes to forehand Cobolli, backhand to Djokovic to the backhand of Cobolli. Djokovic forehand on the stretch. Cobolli backhand down the line is long, 40 love. $40 love. 40 love. There's a fault second serve. There's a return from Cobolli in the net. 5-all in the third. Five. All right. All right. All right, 5-all. It's 15 love Cobolli. There's a backhand now from Cobolli into the backhand of Djokovic. Cobolli again backhand in the net. And it's 15-all. We got a serve again from Cobolli. It's a fault second serve. Double fault Cobolli. 15-30. Chance for Djokovic to break and serve for the third set. $15-30. There's a bit of fault from Cobolli. Second serve. Serve the backhand of Djokovic. Backhand of Cobolli goes wide. 15-40. Djokovic to take the break in the third. $15-40. Break points Nole. Cobolli serves a fault. Second serve. And the return goes in, and Djokovic gets the break. Cobolli hit it long. And Nole is going to serve her a 2-1 lead. Cobolli blaming the sun. It's in an awkward spot. It is definitely in an awkward position. But, all right. All right. Djokovic serving for a 2-1 lead. Cue happy dance. What's going on, Megs? How you doing? I haven't seen you in here for ages. Thanks for coming back. Was I surprised that Andreeva lost? No, not really. I put $5 on Novak to break. Yahoo. All right, here we go. Djokovic serving for a 2-1 lead. Rod Laver is not there. All right, Djokovic got a hat on, and he's going to serve for the lead. Whew. All right. Djokovic serves. Into the back of Cobolli. And Djokovic forehand to the forehand of Cobolli. Into the backhand of Djokovic. Cobolli backhand on the stretch. In the nets, 15-love. $15-love. As Djokovic serves again. No worries, Aiden. I'm happy to be here. Hopefully you're all right. 15-love. Is there a fault from Djokovic? Second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Cobolli. Forehand from Djokovic. To the backhand of Cobolli. And Djokovic backhand again. The backhand of Cobolli. Into the forehand of Djokovic. Is Cobolli backhand again. Into the forehand of Djokovic. Cobolli on the stretch. Djokovic drop shot. Cobolli's going to get it. And then Djokovic puts up a lob. Goes in. Cobolli's going to hit a lob return. Bounce smash Djokovic on the baseline. Cobolli gets it back. With a slice. Djokovic drop shot again. It's too good. 30-love. Too good from Nole. 30-love. All right, 30-love. Love. Djokovic serves again. As the return goes to the net by Cobolli. 40-love. Take a 2-1 lead. $40-love. As Djokovic serves. To the backhand of Cobolli. Djokovic volleys in the net. 40-15. 40-15. Djokovic serves again. Is an ace out wide. Nole takes it 7-5. He takes 7-5 in the third. Can Cobolli recover? Djokovic, 2-1. All right. All right, Djokovic with a 2-1 lead. All right. Look, Cobolli should be proud of his performance. Oh, yeah, for sure. He's pushed Djokovic big time. All right. What's up, chat? Can this Nole win Wimbledon? I tell you what, Nole taking on Sinner when Sinner's not 100%. That'd be an interesting semi-final in a couple of days. Definitely be one to watch, and we will watch it. Very interesting matchup. All right. Cobolli serving first in the fourth. As he serves a fault. Second serve. As with a forehand from Djokovic. Into the backhand of Cobolli. Djokovic forehand to the forehand of Cobolli on the stretch. Djokovic slices it back. Cobolli with a slice cross court. Djokovic drop shot. Cobolli gets it and hits it out. Love 15. Love 15. All right, serve again. As the return goes in the backhand of Djokovic. Cobolli puts it down the line and Djokovic can't get it. 15-0. As the return goes in the backhand of Cobolli. Djokovic slice. Into the backhand of Cobolli. Djokovic slice again. Into the backhand of Cobolli, who hits a winner. It's a nice backhand. 30-15. Cobolli is the young new talent you would expect to be eliminating Djokovic from slams. Okay. Would Federer be able to beat Sinner and Alcaraz at the Wimbledon semis? I don't know. 30-0. Into the backhand from Cobolli, into the backhand of Djokovic. Cobolli forehand, into the forehand of Djokovic. As Djokovic hits it out, 40-30. 40-30. As Cobolli hits backhand wide and we get the deuce. How come I have never heard of Cobolli? Really? Okay. As the return goes out by Djokovic, Cobolli gets to advantage. All right, advantage Cobolli. As Cobolli holds, 1-love in the fourth. Djokovic, by the way, slapping his shoe with his racket. Djokovic has been frustrated today. He's been annoyed. Okay. Novak wins in Novak style. How slow and smothering. Okay. Or smoldering. Okay. All right, Djokovic to serve. And a fault second serve. Serve is a double fault, okay. Love 15. Love 15. His first serve is a fault, second serve. Second serve. The fault to Cobolli. Cobolli in the nets. 15 all. I think Djokovic is done. This is coming from a lifelong fan. Okay. We need an aggravated Djokovic if he's going to win versus Sinkeraz. Okay. 15 all. Djokovic serves the backhand of Cobolli. Return goes into the backhand of Djokovic. Cobolli slice. Djokovic with a forehand cross court as Cobolli gets it on the stretch. To the forehand of Djokovic who goes down the line. Great shot, Nole. 30-15. All right, 30-15. As Djokovic serves a fault, second serve. Serving to the backhand of Cobolli. Djokovic forehand to the forehand of Cobolli. There's Djokovic forehand to the backhand of Cobolli, but I think Djokovic hit it wide. It's 30 all. 30 all. Chance for Cobolli to get a break point here. All right, nice serve, Nole. 40-30. And Djokovic serves. All right, 40-30. As Djokovic goes to the back of Cobolli. Djokovic forehand into the forehand of Cobolli. As Djokovic slice, drop shot. Cobolli's going to get there and hit in the net. 1-1. 1 all in the fourth. Okay. Okay. All right, nice from Cobolli. 15 love. $15 love. I'm just serving to the backhand of Djokovic, but no. It's a let. As Cobolli hits it out, 15-all. All right, 15-30. Djokovic a chance to get the break. $15-30. As Cobolli serves another fault second serve. Second serve in the back of the Djokovic. Return goes to forehand to Cobolli. Djokovic backhand to the back of the Cobolli. There's Djokovic to the forehand again to the forehand to Cobolli. To the back of Djokovic on the stretch. Cobolli, forehand down the line's a winner. Great shot, 30-all. $30-all. $30-all. Cobolli with an ace, 40-30. All right. As Cobolli holds, 2-1. He's not done yet. 2-1 Cobolli in the fourth. It does seem impossible for a player to beat Djokovic win record. Happy to watch people try it. Yeah. All right. Pardon me. Djokovic will serve. It's 2-1 Cobolli. Hey, Hugh Grant's awake, I think. Or he left, I don't know. All right. Okay. 2-1 Cobolli in the fourth. All right. Back to Djokovic. He serves again. I think if they go to a fifth, I wonder... No, what's the time? 7 p.m.? Maybe? Will they close the roof if it goes 5? Maybe. Anyways, forehand lob by Cobolli goes long. 15... Love. Love. All right, nice serving Norway, 30 love. Serve again. To the backhand, Cobolli in the net, 40 love. Cam, I don't think I've ever heard you say who your favorite all-time male and women and female player is. Chat, who's my all-time male and female player? All right, Djokovic holds 2-2. 2-2. Leighton Hewitt and Serena Williams. Bingo. First try. All right, 2-2. Back to Cobolli. Two. As Cobolli serves a fault, second serve. As the backhand return gets back into Cobolli. Cobolli in the net, love 15. Love 15. There's a bit of fault, second serve. So this is what happens, chat, when I say, oh, these are my two favorite players of all time. Then people come in with the questions like, what about this person? Do you not like this person? So this is how, like, you can say, like, this is my favorite of all time, but you can also like other players too, right? You don't have to be like, this is my favorite player and I hate everybody else. I get everybody else sucks and I don't want to hear their names. That's not how things work. You can pick, Hewitt's my favorite, but you can also like Pat Rafter, for example. You could do, that's normal. That's a normal thing, chat. You might have a favorite movie and then you have another movie that you like as well. You're not like, that's my favorite movie and every other movie sucks and I hate everything else. Music. That's my favorite song of all time. And every other song in the history of the world sucks. Nobody does that. You don't do that. You don't have to do that. So Leighton's my favorite, but I also like other players. It's okay. Like, I don't hate everybody else because I like Leighton. Do I need to explain that? It's weird. Anyway, it's 40-15. That's a weird thing to have to explain. But it's true. I mean, people ask me anyway. They're like, what, so you don't like Pat Rafter? Did I say that? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I didn't say that. Anyways, Djokovic hits it out and Cobolli leads 3-2. Please stop spamming. All right. All right, 3-2, fourth set. All right. Too much screen time, mate? Not surprised people ask you such questions. Are you saying I have too much screen time? Bro, it's my job. All right. Don't be so sensitive, Cam. Just ignore those people. Chill, bro. Bro, you've been timed out 5 times today. You need to chill. Not me. Oh, you're talking about the people. Okay. Don't you think Djokovic is making a lot of unforced errors from his backhand? Yeah, I guess. I also think Djokovic is playing as well as he needs to play. Imagine guys younger can't beat Djokovic easily, yet he's 38. Federer was also 38, so remember that as well. Remember when Federer was 38 and also not losing to random people either? So it's just like it has happened before. It's not uncommon, but also it's a very good achievement. But not many have done it. But also remember when Roger did that too? And Rafa. Anyways, 3-2. Just saying. Just, they are the GOATs. There's a reason. But Djokovic doing it is very impressive as well. It's all very impressive. Anyone over the age of 35 who's in the top 10 is crazy. That's a crazy thing to do. Because it's very rare. But also, like, remember that other players also, it's not the first, but it was awesome also. All right, 15 love Djokovic. As that goes the net from Cobolli, 30 love. Cam, who's your favorite and most frequent member of the chat? They're all my favorites. Everyone, I like all of you equally. 30 love. 30 love. As Djokovic serves. A let. Djokovic serves again. Into the forehand of Cobolli. Return the back to Djokovic. Cobolli forehand into the backhand of Djokovic on the stretch. Cobolli backhand wide. 40 love. 40 love. $40 love. Serve again. As the return goes to forehand of Cobolli. Djokovic forehand to the forehand of Cobolli. Cobolli hits it out. 3-all in the fourth. 3-all. Okay. 3-all. All right, back to Cobolli. Djokovic's wife was yawning, by the way. I saw that. She was yawning. Hugh Grant. He was asleep. All right, return goes out by Djokovic, 15 love. All right. Serve again. Into the backhand of Djokovic. Backhand of Cobolli. Into the backhand of Djokovic. Cobolli forehand on the stretch. Djokovic goes down the line. That's a winner, and it's 15-all. $15-all. All right, return goes to forehand of Djokovic. Into the back of Cobolli. Djokovic backhand. Nope, Cobolli hit it in the net. 15-30. $15-30. To get the break in the fourth. 15-30. As a return from Cobolli, put away the winner. Nice, 30-all. Muzz, can we stop the spammer? He is getting out of hand. Also, we're almost at 1,000 likes, so thank you for that. Appreciate it. Please stop spamming. All right. As the return goes in the forehand of Cobolli, Cobolli puts it away, 40-30. I'll tell you, Cobolli wins this set. Yeah. Something. All right. Cobolli serves a fault. Second serve. As the return goes in the net by Djokovic, 4-3 Cobolli in the fourth. And Djokovic is getting frustrated. All right. Cam, you're doing a great job. Thank you. Appreciate that, Alan. I started watching the match. It looks like a good fight. Yeah, Cobolli's been impressive. You know, Cobolli has been ready for the moment. He's not been nervous. He doesn't look nervous. He looks totally fine. Hold, break, hold. And the match is Norleys. Exactly. Okay. Back to Norway. All right. Back to Djokovic. Djokovic serves. Hey, we get to 1,000 likes. Appreciate that. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Don't forget to subscribe as well, if you haven't already. As we're back in a backhand rally, Djokovic on the line in the net. Love 15. Love 15. And Cobolli wants some cheering from the crowd, and they oblige. Serve again. Serve again. Is a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Cobolli. Djokovic backhand down the line. Cobolli on the stretch. Gets it, but hits it out. And it's 15-0. As Djokovic serves a fault. Second serve. As he serves a let. Serve again. As the return goes in the forehand of Djokovic. Cobolli puts up a lob, but it's long. And it's 30-15. Do you ever get nervous watching games? Yeah. For sure. Djokovic serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Cobolli. Return goes out. Djokovic takes the 40-15 lead. 40-15. Serve. Into the forehand of Cobolli. Return goes in. Djokovic slice in the net. And it's 40-30. Fritz could beat Carlos on indoor hard courts, not on grass. Okay. I just hope it's competitive. All right, 40-30. Djokovic serves again. Serve is a fault. Second serve. Second serve. To the back into Cobolli. Djokovic forehand again. The back into Cobolli. Into the back into Djokovic. Cobolli with the backhand down the line of the net. 4-0 in the fourth. All right, 4-0. Back to Cobolli. As he serves, a fault. Second serve. Into the forehand of Djokovic. Cobolli hits it long. All right. Love 15. Love 15. As Cobolli hits a great serve. And it's 15-0. Cobolli was broken mentally last set. Okay. Whatever you say, Chief. Great serve. Again from Cobolli, 30-15. All right, first serve is a fault, second serve. As the return goes the backhand of Cobolli. Djokovic to the forehand into the backhand of Cobolli. Again to the forehand of Djokovic. Cobolli backhand into the backhand of Nole as Cobolli hits a slice on the stretch. And it goes long, 30-0. 30-0. Why was chat members only? That's a good question. 30-0. Serve again. Serve to the backhand of Djokovic. Return goes into the backhand of Cobolli. Djokovic backhand again to the backhand of Cobolli. Cobolli in the net. Break point Djokovic, 30-40. To break and serve for the match. All right. Serve is a fault. Second serve. As the return goes to the forehand of Cobolli. Backhand from Djokovic to the forehand of Cobolli. Djokovic forehand on the stretch. Cobolli goes down the line. Djokovic backhand pass. Cobolli with the drop volley in the net. There it is. Nole breaks and he's going to serve for the match. That was a poor miss by Cobolli. He played a great rally too. Just couldn't execute the drop volley. Djokovic leads. And he will serve for the match. Competitive match too. I mean, good for Cobolli, but obviously Djokovic is just a lot more experienced and a lot better at this stage, as you'd expect. All right. Cobolli 19th after today. That's awesome. How many Italians are in the top 20 now? Like 18? All right. Djokovic serving for a second straight Grand Slam. Oh, sorry, third. Yeah, third straight Grand Slam semi-final. And you said he was finished, Chad. You thought it was over for no. He's 38, he's too old. Yet he makes the Final Four every time. Except for that one time at the US Open, we don't talk about that. All right, Djokovic serving to play Sinner in a rematch of what happened at Roland Garros. But this time Sinner has an elbow injury and we're on grass. Does that make a difference? I don't know. Probably. Actually, yes, it does. Definitely makes a difference. All right. Djokovic serving for the win. Serve to the backhand of Cobolli. Return goes short. Djokovic puts it in and Cobolli slicing the net. 15-love. 15-love. $15-love. As Djokovic serves. An ace. 30-love. Please don't put scores in the chat. Why every time? 30-love. Chat can't be trusted. 30-love. As Djokovic serves again. A fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the corner, Cobolli. Return goes back into Djokovic. Cobolli backhand to the slice of Djokovic. Cobolli comes in with a jump smash like Sampras. Puts it away. Flashy from Cobolli. 30-15. Nice one. That was a Sampras. It wasn't the slam dunk, but it was pretty damn good. 30-15. As Djokovic serves again. An ace down the tee. All right, match points. For Novak Djokovic, 40-15. Hey, thank you, Change, for the 24 months, 2 years. I left for 2 years before I joined. Hey, thank you for the continued support. All right, 40-15. Djokovic to play Sinner in the semis. What a semi-final lineup we've got. On both sides, men and women's sides, we're starting to get really good matchups. Djokovic serves into the corner. Cobolli return is a winner. Okay. 40-30. Okay. 40-30. One saved. 40-30. Djokovic serves again. Match point number 2. Serve. Into the forehand of Cobolli. Return goes in the forehand of Djokovic. Cobolli. Forehand again to the forehand of Djokovic. To the back of Cobolli. As Djokovic with a forehand again to the forehand of Cobolli, who puts it in the ground. Oh no, Djokovic is down. Nole's down. Oh, that was bad. He's grabbed his leg too. But he looks like he might be okay. Umpire's out the chair. He's getting up. Djokovic is walking. It's okay. We get the deuce. Cobolli just making sure he's okay as well. Djokovic stretching out his hip. That was scary. Crowd are on their feet. As Cobolli gives the racket to Nole. Nice gesture from him. But that was scary. He didn't get up for a while. Oh, and that was real. Like that. The hip really went. That was a rough fall. Luckily he's stretchy, but still, that was brutal. Let's see how he moves in this rally. Deuce. Yeah, that was a very rough fall. That looked very painful. Semifinals on Friday. All right, Nole serves. And return goes in. The backhand of Djokovic. Cobolli backhand as Djokovic gets it with the backhand into the forehand of Cobolli. Djokovic backhand down the line. Cobolli gets a forehand cross court. Djokovic forehand down the line to the backhand of Cobolli. To the backhand of Djokovic. Cobolli forehand down the lines in the net. And Nole looked okay in that rally. Advantage, Djokovic. Match point number 3. That was scary for sure. Advantage, Djokovic. He looks okay. He's moving fine. But it was scary. Match point number 3. As Djokovic serves. Into the forehand of Cobolli. Return goes short. Djokovic forehand. As Cobolli backhand lob. Too short. Nole puts away a drop volley and he's into the semis. He's into the semis, Djokovic. He's going to play Sinner. All right. And he looks okay, Nole. He's giving Cobolli a nice pep talk as well. All right, Djokovic is into the finals, the semifinals on Friday. But it wasn't without its drama. He looks fine, though. He's doing all right. All right, Djokovic is going to play Sinner in a rematch of the French Open that we just saw a couple weeks ago. Nice work from Nole. He gets it done. That fall was scary, but he seems like he's okay. He seems fine. And now he's going to play an injured Sinner. He's definitely injured Sinner. I mean, if you didn't watch today, you wouldn't know. But Sinner's definitely carrying an injury, which is even more of an opportunity for Nole. Cobolli had a great tournament and had a great match. I mean, he put on a good performance today. Won a set and pushed Djokovic in all 4 sets. In 3 of the 4 sets. One of the sets was easy, but yeah, Cobolli had a hell of a tournament. The more Italians doing well. I mean, there's so many of them. If you are leaving, don't forget to sub on the way out. But Djokovic is into the semis. All right, see you later, Lilia. Oh, Power. All right. Oh, man.
Hello from Dublin. Enjoying your live stream.
Hey, thank you, Graham, for the 5. Appreciate that. Cam, your prediction was right again. Thank you. By the way, Chad, I predicted all 4 semifinalists. For the second straight tournament in a row. Just saying. Yeah. Just saying. I'm just saying it. Cobolli was a challenge. Oh, yeah, for sure. It wasn't a crazy prediction. Hey, Fritz was good. Hey, people, no one picked Fritz. No one picked Fritz. Also, Djokovic was in a tough section. He had Draper and stuff, so Djokovic wasn't easy either. All right. You have a second channel? Yeah. He has a weapons to beat Alcaraz, maybe. He's just talking about his. He was just talking about his the way when he slipped over, but he seems fine. He's just saying, I need to talk to my physio about what's going on. But he seemed like he's okay. Hope he's not injured. I don't think he is. I think he'll be all right. He was moving pretty well after he slipped over, so I don't think he was. It's too bad. Hope Fritz takes Carlos to 5, maybe. How my ladies semi-final picks? I picked Sabalenka, so yeah, pretty good. I'm not mad considering how random the tournament was. I was lucky. I was happy to get one. You tell me that you pick Bencic? Okay. Did you pick Bencic? Okay. Hey, thank you, X's, for becoming a member. Appreciate it. Djokovic Alcaraz final, no surprise. That'd be kind of awesome. The trilogy. Yeah, we got great semi-finals on men and women's side. The best semi-finals we could have had, for sure. Maybe on Dravic Swiatek, but I think Bencic Swiatek rematch is pretty awesome too. So I'm excited to see the semis. It should be good matchups all around. Fritz to stun the tennis world and beat Djokovic in 5 in the final. Okay. No one qualified for 14 Grand Slams. Really? It's crazy. Good semi-finals for the men and women? Yeah, for sure. It was great. We've got a great lineup. Great bunch of matches coming up. Bencic deserves her spot in the semis. Oh yeah, she was great, and she can beat Swiatek. That's going to be a tough match tomorrow for Swiatek for sure. That will be a tough one. What's for breakfast? I have no idea. I have no idea. So looking forward to Anisimova versus Sabalenka. Yeah, that'll be fun tomorrow. That's the first match tomorrow. First tomorrow, and then the second is Bencic Swiatek. Novak said he would check with his physio about the injury. Yeah, but it wasn't an injury. It was just about his hip. He looked fine, but again, he should be fine. Hey, thank you, Matthew, for the $4 super sticker. Appreciate that. No worries. Thank you, Tack. He'll sleep in a few days. Yeah, we'll get there. that fall hurt him badly? I mean, it did at the time, but he got up fine. He didn't look like he was struggling, so I don't think it was as bad as maybe you think it is. You want it to be bad, obviously, but it's not. It didn't look that bad. I don't think we can say that both Sinner and Djokovic are both going into the finals injured, because Djokovic slipped, he got back up, he didn't limp anything, he was fine. Now, will he pull up sore? Maybe, but you can't. Based on the 2 points that he played after that, he looked fine. He wasn't limping around. He was fine. I don't think Djokovic is injured. It's Sinner 3-0 and Norway all other scores, okay? After Norrie's match yesterday, today's were gold. Oh yeah, today's matches were all great. Great matches today. Today was always going to be a better day than yesterday. Yesterday was the matchups. Yesterday weren't as interesting as today. All right. I've got things to do before I pass out. But tomorrow, women's semi-final day, so get ready. Tomorrow, big day. And then we've got the men's semis on Friday. We've got Djokovic versus Sinner. We've got Alcaraz taking on Fritz. 2 top 10 clashes. Should be really, really fun. And tomorrow, we've got Swiatek versus Bencic, and we've got Anisimova taking on Sabalenka. So 2 massive matches there as well. So get excited. Get excited for a big day of tennis. We've got 6 matches left, and then Wimbledon's over. That's it. 6 matches to go. But they're hopefully all 6 matches left are going to be epic, because we've got a lot of good potential clashes, good potential coming up. Draper having a great year, but he's not quite there yet. I mean, he'll get there though. Sinner is comfort play against Norway, maybe. I don't know what that means, but okay. So many double headers. Yeah, we don't have to do any more double headers. Yay! Double headers are over. We can watch one match at a time. Finally. Finally. Then I can have Eggs Benedict. Yeah. No, I mean, I have McGriddles, because McGriddles are a thing here now. And I had one yesterday, and it was delicious. McGriddles are dangerous, but they're very good. No worries. See you later. No more double headers. Hey. Yay. We can watch one match at a time. Mac, is it mukbang required? No, I'm not eating on stream. Bencic 20 in the world? Yeah. Yep, she's back in the top 20. Djokovic Sinner. Can Sinner finally beat Djokovic on grass? I don't know. Pancake sandwiches? Sorry, that sounded like a toddler who made it. But the McDonald's have that. That's what they are. They're delicious too. Sinner said the elbow feels okay. All right. Think Sinner was more personable the more he's in front of camera. Really? Okay, cool. Breakfast burrito? Nah. Bencic nearly beat Swiatek in 2023 Wimbledon. Exactly. I feel Sinner in 4, but Djokovic is Norway. Yeah. I hope Anisimova wins. Okay. Djokovic in 4. Okay. If the Swiatek Bencic rematch anything like the original, would be a treat. Oh yeah, for sure. Both matches tomorrow are going to be have potential to be epic. All right, I'm out of here. Champion for the women's. I said Sabalenka, and she's still alive, so I'm sticking with Sabalenka. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow for a big day of semifinals action. Women's semifinals. We start with Sabalenka versus Anisimova. We finish with Swiatek versus Bencic. And then, of course, the men's semis on Friday. We've got Alcaraz versus Fritz, Djokovic versus Sinner. Crazy lineup for men and women's. But Djokovic wins. He comes back from a set down to beat Cobolli 6-3, so 6-7, 6-2, 7-5, 6-4. And he's into the Wimbledon semis again. We'll see him in a couple of days.